Hello everyone, right here I have a 2016 BMW 218i Gran Tourer Luxury Line.
Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
An electric brake pinion power steering system is what the 2 Series Gran Tourer uses. A sport leather-wrapped steering wheel with thick sport grips and 10 and 2 and silver accents around the spokes are fitted on this luxury line trim. A 6-speed Aisin-source automatic transmission is only transmission option for the 2 Series Gran Tourer in Indonesia back then. This transmission does have sport mode and steptronic manual shifting capabilities via the gear lever.
Also, the base of the gear lever is covered in leather as well.
Sama aja sih sekilas ya dalam interiornya ya.
Iya,
Alright, let's open up the bonnet. So this is the new bonnet release mechanism by BMW. You will find of the 1, 3 and 4 series. That means if you pull the lever once, it opens up the bonnet, and to pull the lever once more to release the catch holding on the bonnet in the body of the car. And let's take a look at the exterior.
6 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assists, dynamic stability control, dynamic traction control, dynamic brake lights, cornering brake control, tire pressure monitoring system, immobilizer, and Isofix child seat anchor points for auto 2 second row seats are the standard safety features of the 218i Gran Tourer Luxury Line. 18-inch wide spoke style 484 light alloy rims are fitted on this luxury line trim. These rims are wrapped in Michelin Primacy 3 225/45 R18 run flat tires. Ventilated disc brakes are found in all 4 corners, while the suspension gets McPherson struts in front and a multi-link setup for the rear. The 2 Series Gran Tourer, also known as F46 codename, is a BMW's first front-wheel drive vehicle, first multi-purpose vehicle, and first transversely mounted front engine vehicle. It was unveiled in 2015 after the Active Tourer was unveiled a year earlier, which is used the BMW UKL2 platform, including the front half of the car from the B-pillar, with the difference being in the rear half of the car, as the Gran Tourer gets a longer rear doors with integrated rear windows, more upright rear end, and slimmer rear lights. To accommodate the third row seats, the Gran Tourer's wheelbase has been stretched by 110mm over the Active Tourer's wheelbase. Under the bonnet of the 2 Series Gran Tourer is a B38 815M0 1.5-liter dual overheat cam 12-valve turbocharged line 3 petrol engine with BMW's twin power turbo technology, which combines a twin-score turbocharger with double VNOS and high precision injection. It produces 134 horsepower at 4500 to 6000 rpm and 220 Nm of torque at 1250 rpm. 9.5 seconds is the acceleration taken time to 100 km/h from standstill and reached the top speed of 203 km/h. 61 liters is the fuel tank size, and the combined fuel consumption of the 218i Gran Tourer Automatic is 5.2 liters per 100 kilometers. 122 grams of carbon dioxide is emitted per kilometer, and the 2 Series Gran Tourer is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the 218i Gran Tourer Luxury Line includes automatic auto-leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, LED daytime running lights, front and rear fog lights, LED indicators and auto-dimming side mirrors, LED combination rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, cornering lights, shark fin antenna, body color door handles and side mirrors, chrome highlights for the double kidney grille, front air inlets and rear apron, aluminum roof rails, and single chrome exhaust pipe. The front door trim is wrapped in soft touch plastic leather berth and on the armrests, leather on the middle, and hard plastic around the storage compartment with piano black accent.
You do have some storage down there, as well as the button to open up the rear hatch. Right up here, you do have mirror controls, window controls. All the windows of these two series, Gran Tourer, this get fully automatic function in both directions, and your window lock. You also do have central locking buttons right next to the interior door handles on the driver's side, together with a speaker. To the right of the headlight switch, you do have a lever to adjust the brightness of the interior at night. And down below, you do have a bit of storage. BMW door sills for the front.
The driver's seat of this 218i Gran Tourer Luxury Line does get full power adjustments with all your controls located right on there together with a 2% memory settings. Now speaking of the seats, it's wrapped in Dakota leather with ivory color. But if you don't like it, there is also the brown interior colors as well.
Alright, so let's take a look of the interior. The 218i Gran Tourer Luxury Line does come standard with the dual zone automatic climate control system with all your controls located right here. In the middle, you do have a fan speed off button. Sync means you have it turned on. The driver's side controls the temperature for both sides, but if you turn it off, each side will own individual temperature controls. Your different mode selection right below of the fan speed, driver's side temperatures to the right knob with the maximum air conditioning, and your recirculation. Your passenger side temperatures to the left knob together with the automatic mode, and your front and rear defrost.
The 218i Gran Tourer Luxury Line has been fitted with the BMW's media head unit. The system features a 6.5-inch color display, various media connectivity options, and an iDrive controller. Sound is provided by a hi-fi loudspeaker system with 7 speakers producing 205 watts of power.
The display of the berth is actually controlled using a set of controls to the left of the gear lever. You do have this knob, it scrolls to the right, scrolls to the left and clicks down to enter. And also, it goes left to right. You also do have audio, menu and telephone shortcut buttons, as well as the back and option buttons. And there's also a set of controls on the dashboard. You do have different mode selection, your band selection for the radio menus, your volume and power knob. Your eject button for the CD player is located right here. The CD player is MP3 compatible. You do have 8 shortcut buttons. You can program these 8 buttons to store your favorite contacts, your favorite navigation address, and your radio stations. And you also do have 6 track buttons.
The upper and lower dashboard itself is wrapped in soft touch plastic with piano black trim and silver accents.
Your central speakers are above. Front quarter windows, central locking.
On the steering wheel, the left spoke causes your speed limiter controls.
While the right spoke consists your audio controls with your volume, your different mode selection, your seat track wheel, click the wheel down to select the options, on or off buttons for the Bluetooth telephone system, and the voice control. On the right stalk consists your wiper controls. If you locate the button at the end of the wiper stalk, you can activate of the automatic wipers. And in the left stalk consists your indicator controls. If you locate of the buttons of the end of the indicator stalk, you can control the multi-information display located between instrument cluster. The steering wheel of this 2 Series Gran Tourer is third and telescopic adjusted using a lever right here.
To the left of the steering wheel, you do have a standard push button ignition. Press this button to turn on the accessories or put your foot on the brake and press this button to start the engine. And like next to it, you do have a button to defeat the auto start stop feature. If the feature is activated, the engine is momentarily shut off when you arrive off the stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, to save the extra bit of petrol on these car users. Right below of the climate control panel, you do have a button to turn on or off of the dynamic traction control system, but if you press and hold the same button, it deactivates the dynamic stability control system.
In the middle, you do have the toggles for the driving experience modes. You do have 3 modes them. You do have Eco Pro, Normal, and Sport. And the 218i Gran Tourer Luxury Line is standard with the electronic parking brake. You do have 2 cup holders and a power outlet,
Adjustable front center armrests with storage underneath it, and if you flip it up, you can access of the center console storage with another power outlet and the auxiliary and USB port.
Depannya aja untuk yang airbagnya ini ada
manual dimming, the view mirror. Interior lights at above, they are LED powered. You do have sunroof control.
Now, speaking the sunroof, the Indonesian spec 2 Series Gran Tourer does come standard with the panoramic sunroof, which gets a more light and feels so airy inside the cabin. Now, the sunroof itself can be opened up as a fan, or you can open up completely. And if you do not want the sunlight coming inside the cabin, you can close the fully powered shade.
Sun visor for the driver's side, this get vanity mirror and the LED lights.
And the card holder like next to the vanity mirror.
And the driver's side also get a grip handle. Alright, let's take a look of the middle in the rear seats.
The rear door trim also carry over from the front doors, including leather on the middle and piano black accent.
You do get bottle holder and some storage down there, and the window control and a speaker right up there. BMW doors for the rear as well.
To gain access to the third row seats, locate the levers on either sides of the headrests, pull it, flip the seat back forward, and then move the whole seat forward. Now I'm in the third row seats, which is actually not too bad on the 2 Series Gran Tourer. The second row seats are set into the furthest forward position. I do have no room to stretch out my feet underneath the second row seats.
As for legroom, I get not a lot of it. Only gonna about this much. And about this much here. We enter your lights at above. They are LED powered as well.
Oh, there's also the two cup holders and a bit of storage right between of the third row seats.
I did not set the driver seat to be position of feel comfortable in. I do have a lot of room to charge up my feet underneath driver seat. As for legroom, I do get about this much. And about this much here too. Now you can adjust it of the seat position of the middle seats. It can be either get extra legrooms for the rear seats and less legrooms for the middle seats, or you can get extra legrooms for the middle row seats and less legrooms for the rear seats, depending on what you prefer. You can adjust it using this lever right down here.
On the front seat backs, you do have a tray tables with cutout for the cup holders. It is height adjustable, and you can always remove the tray tables if you do not want to use it so often. And also on the seat back, there are storage pockets.
Rear air vents down below, together with the power outlet.
You do have center armrests for the second row seats with storage and two cup holders.
And you do get grip handles on the middle row ceiling, together with the hook on either sides, and your middle row interior lights. They are LED powered as well.
And this is the view of the dashboard from the second row seats on the 2 Series Gran Tourer.
Kondisi lamanya atau
There are 3 ways to operate the fully powered rear hatch on the Indonesian spec 2 Series Gran Tourer. The first way is via the touchpad beneath the BMW badge on the rear hatch itself. The second way is by the button inside the cabin that I showed you earlier on. And the third way via the button on the key fob. Boot capacity of the 2 Series Gran Tourer is 145 liters with all the seats in place, 516 liters with the third row seats folded, and 1820 liters with all the seats folded. There is a cargo cover that can be used when the third row seats folded to keep the items secure, and when the third row seats in place, the cargo cover can be stored underneath the boot floor. On both sides of the boot, there are hooks, storage areas, and a button to fold down the second row seats, while to the right, there is the power outlet. To fold down the 50-50 split third row seats, just simply pull the levers located right behind of the seat back.
You do get adjustable headrests for all 3-row seats.
The second row seats of these 2 Series Gran Tourer do fold. They split 40-20-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down, then locate the individual straps, pull it, and flip the seat back down. The second and third row seats thus fall flat into the boot. Now you can adjust of the angle of the seat back via the same strap, so you can have more upright or more laid back, depending on what you prefer.
You do have some storage down there together with the bottle holder, and the window control, and the speaker and up there.
The front passenger seat of this 218i Gran Tourer Luxury Line does get full power adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that on this side loses out on the 2% memory settings.
Nicely sized glove box of this 2 Series Gran Tourer.
The glove box itself is dampened, felt lined, and illuminated.
Quick windows in the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get vanity mirror and the LED lights as well.
And also the card holder, just like on the driver's side. Alright everyone, I hope you guys enjoy for the full vehicle tour of 2016 BMW 218i Gran Tourer Luxury Line. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel with the notifications turned on so you don't miss the next uploaded videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care everyone!